Here another lesson about a song, a very popular song from a very popular band in Dutch musical history. So you can learn Dutch by listening and understanding a song. And this time I've chosen the song Is Dit Alles by band Doe Maar.
Is dit alles? Is dit alles?
Hallo lieve vrienden. So I've chosen a song by the most popular and most successful pop band in history in the Netherlands. The biggest successes they had were between 1982 and 1984, and then suddenly they decided to stop. Why? Because their popularity was so extreme. It was like the Beatles, but then even more extreme, right? Or maybe just as extreme, but at least the band members, they couldn't handle it anymore, about all the fainting young girls in the audience and all this type of stuff. They weren't prepared for that, so they decided to quit after just 2 years of staying at the top with so many hits they produced in those 2 years. Then it suddenly stopped. So let's talk about one of their hits. It was one of their first hits, and it is called Is Dit Alles? So that means, is this all? And the name of the band, Doe Maar, is an expression that is used to say, be my guest, right? So if my child would ask me, can I play with my ball? Mag ik met mijn bal spelen? And you say, be my guest, you will say, Doe Maar. Go and do it, right? That is what it means. Okay, so this song is about a guy who has, on the surface, a perfect life. He has a partner. They have a good life. They have a house. They have a child, etc. He has everything, but still, he is not satisfied because he's wondering: is this all life has to offer? Right. So let's start with the text. And by the way, the pronunciation of this song of the singer is really nice because the singer, Henny Vrienden, he grew up mostly in Tilburg, and in that city and in that region, the southern part of the Netherlands, they pronounce the G as a soft G, that is zachte G. So they don't say the hard but they say, and you will notice it in this song, and also you will hear it very distinctively in the song Eén Nacht Alleen. That is one night alone. So go check that out as well. Okay, so it starts like this. Ga zitten, want ik wil eens met je praten. That means sit down, because I want to talk with you. So the first words, ga zitten. Ga is to go, and zitten is to sit. Go and sit, right? So in English you would say sit down. Ga zitten, you invite someone to go sit. Want means because. Ik wil, I want. And eens means sometimes, literally. But you can also use it like they used it in this song, and that is for this time, for one time, right? So that is also eens. Met je praten means talk with you. Sit down because I want to talk with you. The next sentence, ik ben al lang niet meer zo blij als toen, means I am for a long time not as happy anymore as then, right? So ik ben is I am, al lang, that is already for a long time. Niet meer is not anymore. Zo blij is as happy. And then als toen is as then. Then the next sentence. Nee, schrik maar niet. No, don't be startled, because schrikken means to be startled. And the word maar is used to soften the expression, right? So please check out the lesson about the word maar, because it has a lot of uses in the Dutch spoken language. So check it out. Schrik maar niet. Don't be startled. Ik wil je niet verlaten. Nee. That is, I don't want to leave you. No. Right? So, ik wil je is I want you, literally. But the you belongs to verlaten. leave you, right? So, ik wil je niet verlaten. I don't want to leave you. And then the final sentence of the first verse is, er is iets en ik kan er niets aan doen. That is, there is something, er is iets, en ik kan, I can, niets is nothing aan doen. That is, do something about it. I can't do anything about it, is what it literally means. Then the second verse, we komen niets tekort. That means we don't have a lack of anything. So the Dutch expression, I am lacking something, that is, ik kom iets tekort. So he uses this expression to say we are not lacking anything. We komen niets tekort. We hebben alles is the second part of this sentence. We have everything. Then he names the things that they have. Een kind, een huis, een auto en elkaar. That is a child, a house, a car, and each other. Then, maar, weet je, but do you know, lieve schat, so that is like honey. Lieve means sweet, and schat is what we say in Dutch, honey or sweetie pie or anything like that, right? So in Dutch you will hear this word all the time, schat, which literally means treasure. Wat het geval is, what is the case? So he says, do you know what is the case? Ik zoek iets meer. I'm looking for something more. Ik weet alleen niet waar. I only don't know where. So he is looking for something, but he doesn't know where to look. So then the chorus begins, and that is a very simple chorus. And that is just the sentence, is dit alles? Is this all? And then later he says, wat er is. So wat er is means what is there. There is something, is er is wat. But he used it in the other way, wat er is, because it refers to the word alles. Alles wat er is, everything there is. Then the next verse. We zijn nu net een stuk in 13 delen. And I don't have a clue what he means with this. So literally, it means we are like a piece with 13 parts. So probably this is an expression of some sort. I couldn't find it what it is. I've never heard of it. So maybe if one of you knows, let me know in the comments, because I'm not sure what he's referring to. We are a piece of 13 parts. Wij zijn nu net een stuk in 13 delen. Aan het einde zijn we allemaal de klos. That means at the end we are all fucked. That is what it means. So the word de klos, that is an expression for being ruined. That expression, ik ben de klos. I am fucked. I am screwed. I am ruined. So the first part of the sentence is aan het einde, that is at the end. Zijn we allemaal, are we all de klos. And then, en leven trouw, het leven van zoveel. And this, I think this is such a beautiful poetic sentence. En leven trouw, het leven van zoveel. That means we are loyally living the life of so many, right? So it's a really common life. There's nothing special. So many people are living this same type of life. And then final sentence of this verse is, ik wil iets meer, I want something more. Ik wil een beetje los. And that means I want a little loose, right? So he wants to do more adventurous stuff, right? He feels restricted. So that is what he means with, ik wil een beetje los. I want to be a little loose. And then the chorus is repeated until the end. So this is a song that is in the genre of reggae and ska, because that is the genre that this band has chosen for all their songs, and they had such big successes with these songs that they brought out. And there were a lot of tears, there was a lot of sadness when they stopped in 1984. They gave a bunch of farewell concerts with all those fans that were just in tears. And this is one of their songs that made them big. So let me know what you think about it. Did you understand the lyrics? Did you like it? And let me know in the comments. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next lesson.